Welcome back. Today we are burning calories and toning muscle in this weighted cardio session. Don't worry about your joints. I'm going to be showing you low impact modification all throughout. All you're going to need today are 2 different sets of light dumbbells and just 1 moderate dumbbell. Let's go ahead and get started warming up. Start with jump rope with a march in place, a bounce or shuffle on the balls of your feet, or all the way up for the hop. Add in some knees, knee up. We're going to change this. We're going to jog in place, speed bag arms. We have front lunges next. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that can just be a step forward to keep that easier on your knees versus coming into that deep bend. So I want you to remember that as we go throughout this session today. We're going to be doing plenty of lunges and squats. So your modification for any lunge or any squat is just a smaller bend at the knee. That's going to be easier there. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your feet out to maybe a little wider than shoulder width. We're going to reach forward with a twist. Get a good twist. Reach for the outside of your foot if you can. Two more. The last one. And step that in. We're going to warm up through the hips with a side hurdle step and take it back over. So again, staying within your own range of motion. This is going to look different for everybody. So stay in your own range of motion here. This is a warm up. So we're wanting to warm up through the hips. So we're taking it easy right now. Strong abs, good posture. Here's your last one. And then we have step backs, arm swings. Now if you're feeling warm, add in some little hops here, or take this into a lunge. Four, 3, 2, let's hold this one back. Press those hips forward. Reach your arms up. And switch sides. Step it back. Pressing your hips forward. Lengthening up. And step that in. We're going to do a slow step touch with a side bend and a reach. Two more. Last one. Step your feet out about shoulder width. We're going to twist, reach overhead. Getting some good length on that arm and spine. Two more. And hold it center. Keep your feet right where they are. We're going to come into squats. Circle those arms back. And circle forward. Two more. Last one. And we have jumping jacks here. So here's your modification. Eight more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last warm-up exercise here is arm swings, leg curls. Eight more. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it for your warm-up. Taking a deep breath and exhale. Do that again and exhale. All right, so grab yourself a quick drink if you need one, and then grab that one moderate dumbbell, and we are going to get started. All right, so this first exercise is a side lunge. So remember, stay within your own range of motion on that knee bend. Step in to an arm raise, and then step forward or lunge forward. So if you're stepping forward, you're passing that weight over the leg. If you're lunging forward, passing that weight under. Get ready. We're alternating sides. 3, 2, 1. Side lunge, step in for arm swing, step forward, pass that weight over or under, switching sides. Here's your last one. And rest. Set your weight down. We aren't using any weights for this next one. So next up we have 3 squats. You can jump those squats or you can bring it to your toes, but it's 3 squats. And then you can walk or jump back to plank, turn for a side plank, or kick it through and back in. So here's your standing modification. You're going to do your squats of your choice. You're going to go to the wall for a push-up. Then it's a standing opposite elbow and knee twist. All right, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. So it's 3 squats. Jump or step that back, and a side plank or kick through. We have one more each side. Here's your last one. And rest. Great job. Grab your heavier set of light weights. Next exercise is a squat with arm swings. We're going to hold that up. Step forward for a lunge. Step in. Do that squat again. Step forward for lunge. Other side. And then we're going to take it back. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Last two right here. You're strong. Hang in there. Finish it out. Good posture here. And rest. Set your weights down. Grab a drink. All right, so this next exercise is a back lunge. On that same leg, we're going to kick. Then on the opposite leg, we're going to step back for a reverse lunge. Now, if that reverse lunge is difficult, you can just do a side lunge instead. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So it's back lunge on that same leg, kick. Other leg goes back for a reverse lunge. To make this harder, you can hop that lunge, kick, reverse lunge. Keep that going. Good posture. Let's do 3 more. And rest. All right, we are grabbing the lightest pair of the light weights, and we're going to do 2 jacks, 2 lunges with a front punch. So modification is right here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 2 jacks, 2 lunges with a front punch. Here's your modification. Keep going. Adding in that hop. It's going to add a little more cardio challenge here. Here's your last one. And rest. Set those down. Next up is a grapevine and a hop squat. Here's your modification. It's a grapevine. Step out for a squat, staying within your own range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Don't lose that posture, that good posture as you're coming forward. If you're reaching for the floor. Last one here. Rest. All right, get a quick drink. We're going to start back those same 6 exercises, starting off with that side lunge, arm raise, front lunge, weight pass. Grab that dumbbell and let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Strong abs all the way through these movements. Strong abs. Hang in there. Here's your last one. Rest. Set your weight down. 3 squats to plank and kick through. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Switch that easier modification if you need to. Two more. Here's your last one. Rest. That one felt a little longer. I think I got carried away with that one. Grab your heavier pair of light weights. Get ready for that squat front lunge. 3, 2, 1. Squat, arm swing. Step forward for front lunge. Step in. Squat, arm swing. Other side. Turn it around. Here's our last 2. Last one. And rest. Set those down. Quick drink here. All right, guys, we've got 3 exercises left. Hang in there with me. I want to see you at the end. I know you can do it. All right, so we have the lunge, kick, reverse lunge. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So that's lunge, kick, reverse lunge. Make that harder by hopping those, jumping those lunges. Again, with all of these kicks, lunges, that can be a low kick. I want you to stay in your own range of motion. Everybody looks different when they exercise. We just all naturally have different levels of flexibility. Anatomy's different. So we're not all going to look the same, and that's good. We should be doing our personal best. Last one here. And rest. Oh, I didn't bring my sweat towel. I need it. All right, grab your 2 lightest set of weights for 2 jacks and 2 lunge with front punches. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here's your modification. Hang in there. Can you give me one more? Rest. Awesome job. You are doing great. Stick with it. Grapevine and hop squat. And then it's a cool down and stretch. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So grapevine, hop your squat. Here's your modification. Just a step out into that squat. Stay within your own range of motion. Good posture. Strong abs. Tell yourself you can do it because you can. It's good to rise up and meet challenges. It causes good growth. Give me 2 more. Here's your last one. Rest. Awesome job. You made it through. Keep moving and grab a drink. All right, hang in with me through this. Cool down and stretch. When you're ready, grapevine. Believe it or not, those warm-ups and cool downs are actually super important for your muscles, for recovery. So I'll try to keep it quick. If you're looking for a longer stretch, I do have a few other stretching videos, just stretching, on my channel at KatieMFitness. All right, last one here. Step touch. Circle your arms. Circle the other way. All right, we're going to walk this forward. Heel tap, walk it back. Toe. Heel. Toe. We're going to switch sides. Hold this one back. We're going to lead with the different foot this time. Last one. All right, let's do some leg curls, arm swings. Last 2, last 1. All right, hold your feet out about shoulder width, maybe a little wider. Reach up tall. We're going to take this forward. Fold that over your legs. And bring it halfway up. So if you can reach the floor, fingertips to the floor, or wherever you need to grab onto your legs. But we're really going to extend the spine here. So we're really pushing that tailbone, or pointing out through the tailbone and the crown of the head, getting good length there on the spine. A really good stretch. Feel that all along the length of your back. And roll it all the way up. Give yourself a big hug. Bring that around as far as you can, around those shoulder blades. Reach it up tall. This time the other arm is on top for a big hug. Reach it up tall, and we're going to reach back, sticking that chest out, pointing your fingers back. And point your fingers forward. Still opening wide here, and relax that down. Let's lift one leg, circle your ankle, other way, and set that heel to the floor. We're going to reach down and really pull back on the toes, getting a good stretch down there in that calf. And bring it up, and we're going to cross over the opposite knee, coming into a seated-like position. Now, you actually could sit this down in a chair or a stool and do the same stretch. If you're having trouble with your balance, just come over and hang on to the wall here. And you're just bringing that down till you feel a stretch there in the glutes. All right, bring that up and switch sides. And bring it all the way up. We're going to bring that other leg forward, toes up. And bring it up, bend one knee. Switch sides. And set it down. Let's do a side bend and reach. Bring it back to the center, other side. And back to the center, step it out wide. Inner thigh stretch here. We're going to lean into one leg. You can lower that down closer to the floor if you need to. Switch sides. And bring it center. We're going to hold it center, feet out wide. We're going to take forearm to opposite thigh, reach around for a twist. Switch sides. And back to the center. All right, that is it. Taking a deep breath. And exhale. Let's do it again. And exhale. And you are all finished with this cardio workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you stuck with those low impact modifications or pushed through the progressions, you showed up, you did the work. That is something to be proud of. If you loved this workout session, please hit the subscribe button to never miss another one. Also, please like and share my video. And do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know if you use the modifications or the progressions. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next workout session.